I walked in on my ex shagging my best friend.
What?
I was so mad and heartbroken, but I begged to date. Did I see this one? I walked in on my ex shagging my best friend. I was so mad and heartbroken, but I begged him to date us both. I told him I didn't mind his cheating habits. All I wanted was for him to stay. Regardless of all my pleas, he still ended things with me. I'm grateful that he ended things with you. Are you crazy? Are you a crazy person? Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Tiffany. In today's video, what am I going to be doing? As you can see from the title, I'm going to be reacting to some heartbreak stories, like how you got heartbroken in your relationship, or how you ended your relationship, or how your relationship ended, whatever. Just heartbreak stories. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. Please do not go anywhere. I promise you're going to enjoy this video. Remember to please subscribe, like, comment, share. You can comment on what more kind of videos you want to see on my channel, just anything. Just let's keep the chat going on. I will reply to everybody's comments, of course. Why not? Okay, so for this video, I did not ask for these questions on my Instagram. I didn't ask for them on my Snapchat either. I kind of just like asked people, particularly like in general, like just my friends. And then because I just knew if I posted, sometimes these people, I don't know. If you don't follow my Instagram, please follow my Instagram so that when I post posts, you'll be able to reply. Give me juicy things. I don't want to be hearing all these boring things, because sometimes my Instagram people, I don't even know. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. So yeah, so I asked people like individually, some of my friends that like something like that. I asked them for their stories on how they broke up with their boo or their babe, whichever one you want to call it. So they kind of like gave me questions. Sorry, what am I saying questions? I think it's this Q&A. They gave me like their stories on their last heartbreak or whatever heartbreak, whenever it was, however it was. So yeah, then the rest of them, I kind of like sorted them out myself, like went to look for some juicy heartbreak stories that you want to hear, because me, I was wowed, I was shocked. So let's get into it. This one says, I was in my last semester in Cyprus and I met this guy. We kind of connected well with each other. I let him know I didn't have much time left there because after schooling, I was going to go back to Nigeria. He said we could date for the period I was there, and I happily accepted. She said that was my mistake. Immediately I finished, he broke up with me. Like immediately she finished school, he broke up with her without mercy. He was like, that was the agreement. It seemed like he was just counting down for that time to get there. I was so attached to this guy already. I had never been so heartbroken in my life. He knew I liked him and took advantage of it. Well, I let him. It definitely was a horrible experience. What do I have to say about this? I don't know. I feel like you already knew like your time was limited and you gave it a shot and you kind of fell. I don't get how you said he knew I liked him and took advantage of it. Well, I think you just know what happened inside the relationship, so that's where you're coming from. But from what I'm reading, it's like you guys, it seemed like you were so excited to end the relationship with the way you're saying it. But like, I don't know, it is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Hold your feelings. It takes you nowhere. This one is kind of long. So this person sent me a VM. So my friends are very lazy. He sent me a VM, so I had to like write it down myself. Then I was going to read it out. So it's quite long. I started dating this girl for some months, that's almost a year, before I went to uni. When I got in, we started making plans for her to come to the same school I was in, but it didn't work out. I was a freshman and still very active on social media, so we used to video call and talk a lot. But then it got to the middle of the semester and the results from my test came out and my scores weren't encouraging. I just decided to reduce my social media presence and focus on my books. We stopped speaking as much as we used to, and because of how stressed I was most of the times after school, I started sleeping off on the call when we spoke. To screw my name. Anyway, She wasn't having it, and she felt like I was talking to someone else in school. So I tried explaining to her that it wasn't the case. My test results weren't good enough to cover up for my exams, so I would have to put so much effort into exams, which is usually so difficult. I told her to just have a little patience, and I'll be back from school to see her. Even if it meant seeing her every day, I was so down, but she didn't understand. Things started getting cold from her end, and she was like, if she isn't getting the attention that she needed, it's better to call the relationship off. Yeah. I was in shock, so I started begging her because I didn't know where I found that girl, but I really liked her. Oh, that's cute. My sister helped me beg, even her friends, but she said she was done and all. It wasn't easy for me to get over my girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend, especially my girlfriend. Please, as I'm reacting to this video, you guys should be reacting to it in the comments as well. I think I can relate to the girl from the end where it's like, you already started with like this person giving you attention, then when it's like person not giving you attention, you obviously think about things, and do you understand? There's trust, but when it gets annoying, it gets annoying. Do you understand? But the guy knows that in his mind, oh, he's not doing anything, this is actually just schoolwork, it's just that it didn't work out well. I feel like they're a good match. It's just things just did not favor them. Then this one says, I walked in on my ex shagging my best friend.
What?
I was so mad and heartbroken, but I begged to date. Did I see this one? I walked in on my ex shagging my best friend. I was so mad and heartbroken, but I begged him to date us both. I told him I didn't mind his cheating habits.
Wait a minute!
All I wanted was for him to stay. Regardless of all my pleas, he still ended things with me. I'm grateful that he ended things with you. Are you crazy? Are you a crazy person? Which kind of love is that? Are you okay? Why on earth would you want to accept him back? Like, you want him to date you and your best friend? So this one is, I was dating this guy, everything was going well until he talked me into having unprotected sex with him. You guys, whenever I hear things like this, I just get stressed and worked up. I already know what is coming for you, what is coming after it. There's no need there, because this is like all this very popular, normal. But let's see. So I was dating this guy, everything was going well until he talked me into having unprotected sex with him. I found out I was pregnant a month later and told him. He told me to look for the father of my child, and if I didn't find him, I should abort the pregnancy. I never heard from him again after that day. I don't know why I'm smiling. Honestly, things like this actually is just to trigger me and pinch me. But like, it is what it is. I feel like as long as you're not raped, you use your 2 eyes to open your legs and have what you had. So you should be ready for the consequences. You didn't even have protected sex. Or he talked you to unprotected sex. I can't blame everybody, because I know some guys are really like persuasive and manipulative and everything. But I mean, girl, open your eyes. You're the one that's going to carry the baby. This person says, we were together for about 4 months. I found out he was sleeping with a different girl. I confronted him about it, and he said it was because I said I wasn't down for sex, so he had to get it from somewhere else. We literally did every other thing aside sex. I was hot and I ended things with him. Wait, sorry. I have to read this question again. Let it enter my head. We were together for about 4 months. I found out he was sleeping with a different girl. I confronted him about it, and he said it was because I said I wasn't down for sex, so he had to get it from somewhere else. We literally did every other thing aside sex. I was hot and I ended things with him. Okay, first of all, I feel like if you're getting into a relationship, you guys are supposed to have like, you guys have talked before you get into a relationship. Now he's supposed to like know you to an extent, and then you're the kind of person that you know that you don't want to have sex. Let's say you want to stay a virgin, and it's not a bad thing. Stay a virgin, my dear. If you're a virgin, remain virgin. There's nothing sweet in the other world. So he knows that you probably will not have sex. Maybe he was hoping that he'll be able to get you to have sex, and then you still stood your ground, which is a good thing. You stood your ground and you did not have sex, and he's cheating on you. Like, wait, I have a genuine question, please, guys. If you're watching this thing, please help me out and comment. I really want to know. would you die if you don't have sex? Like, it's something, I want to understand, like, what is the enthusiasm that comes with it? Why? You're dating somebody, so if you don't have sex, you're finished. That's the end. You must have sex. As in, if I say I don't have sex with you, you cheat on me by force, by fire. Now you guys should calm down. But it's good that you cut him short, so that you don't waste your time on people like that. His legs cannot stay in one place. So this one, my girlfriend and I attended the same uni, or rather my ex, sorry, he said rather his ex. Him and his ex attended the same university. We had all the time in the world to get along and be romantic, but my girl wasn't romantic at all. Hey, I spoke to her about it and asked her to try putting in more effort because it felt like she was nonchalant about us. All she said was, I can't give what I don't have. I figured I was wasting my time, so I walked away. I don't know how I got with her in the first place. Lol. You wanted us to be more romantic. No, I don't know what you guys, I don't know, is everybody romantic? I don't think everybody's romantic, do you understand? But like he said, putting in effort, that she wasn't putting in enough efforts and she's acting nonchalant. So I kind of like understand that part. If she was acting nonchalant, then that's not good. But it's not everybody that's romantic, my dear. Some people are just crazy people. You'll be talking loud, they'll be laughing like like what, I don't know. So if it was a situation where she was not putting effort, then I'm happy you walked out of the relationship because she doesn't deserve it. So you guys should ask me for relationship advice. I don't have relationship advice. Me, I'm just here to react and say what I have to say, and let's keep it pushing. Period. Okay, so this one says, I was in an abusive relationship, mentally and verbally abusive relationship. It took me about a year to finally see through all the gaslighting and all the abuse and realize I was out of love with this guy. I immediately walked out of this relationship, and I'm so grateful I did till today. I feel like this is the smartest one I've read yet, because this is just what it is. Although it took her a year, but still people are still in relationships like that, and they are suffering, they are keeping quiet, they like the guy, they like the girl. I'm happy for her. I'm happy that she walked out. I'm happy that she left, because everybody deserves to feel good about themselves and not be abused verbally, in whatever way, safe. I used to really like this girl. We used to talk, we used to hang out, and I asked her out. She actually accepted to be my girlfriend when I asked her out. What? Okay, 3 months into the relationship, I found out that she was dating my best friend. That's the guy's best friend. She was dating the guy's best friend 3 months after she has left me. Oh my god. So yeah, 3 months after our relationship, I found out that she was dating my best friend. I asked her about it, and all she could say was she was sorry. I could not stand it. I blocked the both of them. That's his best friend and the girlfriend. It's kind of common for girls to have that whole spitey, jealousy kind of thing. I just always felt like guys had a better understanding of themselves, and if this guy is your guy, this guy is your guy. That's how I saw it too. I may be wrong. So how did your guy accept it? Or are you the intruder? I did not know you were the intruder. Because how did your guy accept to date someone that was obviously your girlfriend, and he knew that she was your girlfriend? Because he said here that the guy knew that he was like his girlfriend. So how would your best friend date? In fact, even for girls, how do you guys do that kind of thing? Like, what like, you say you don't. I don't even know what is it. I don't understand that whole concept, because I'm like, I would never do it to somebody I actually care about, except if you don't care about the person. I don't even know. Like, it's just, sure, we're all gonna be fine. We're gonna be okay, babies. Just make sure that your heart is in check and you're taking care of yourself, because that's what's important. Okay, so this one says, in university I dated this babe for a month and we broke up because of religious differences. We decided to stay friends, but I wanted her back. That was the beginning of my foolishness. I'm sorry. I bent over backwards for this baby. It was terrible. At some point she teased me so much and I'll get aroused. When I asked for sex, she would laugh and say, oh, but we're just friends. From year 2 to year 4, I devoted my life to getting her to like me. She used me to catch cruise, and I was still there. I was depressed, suicidal, but nothing changed. Glad that I've gotten control of my life now. I'm glad for you, my brother. I'm glad for you. This is not even my friends. I beg you, please. This is not even my friends. This is just a question I got from, I don't know. I either got it from maybe one Instagram page or from maybe Google. I'm not sure where I got this one from, but this is just a random one. It's not my friends, please. He was cheating on me with his bestie. That's his best friend. The same girl he told me not to worry about. When I found out, he said he would have to let me go so he could focus solely on her. Ah, Jesus. Oh my God, you see, Shege. After that, I broke down. I stopped eating or going out. I'll be indoors all day crying, listening to gospel songs. I even snapped one day and had to move on because I realized he was over me. Oh, I'm so sorry, my love. I'm so sorry. This is so heartbreaking to hear. But I'm happy you've gotten yourself back, and I'm happy that you're strong now. This love is serious. It's serious. People are going through it. People are really going through it. I had a bestie back in school. We were super close. Everyone knew us as besties, even my family. We had a stormy period like most friends do, and we weren't really hanging out as much. In my head, she was still my bestie, Sha. Nothing could change that. I would never stop being there or looking out for her. Fast forward to a couple of years later, I found out she was secretly dating my ex, and when I confronted her about it, she lied about it. I confirmed from her new boyfriend, and when I told her I knew about the relationship and I wasn't even mad about it because I was done with my ex, but as my friend, she should have been honest with me. That was when I was told that we hadn't really been friends for a long time, not to talk of besties. I was heartbroken for a whole year. She was the first friend that ever made me hot like hell. Since then, no more besties, I beg. Sha, I don't know, how do you guys feel about dating your best friend's ex? Like, are you comfortable with, like, let's say your best friend has like dated somebody, are you comfortable with dating the person? I know they say don't allow your friends to stop you from seeing your soulmate. How is it that your best friend is not your soulmate? I don't know, I feel like it will be very uncomfortable for me. It will be weird. I will not be comfortable about it. But how do you guys see it? Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please do not forget to subscribe, like, comment, share the video. If you want me to do a part 2, of course I'm down to do a part 2. Just make sure I'll get questions and then I'll ask them. And if you feel like you want to share your stories, follow my Instagram so that when I ask them the questions for the part 2, you can as well drop your stories. I can make it anonymous. My Snapchat is also there. We're on the road to 1K subscribers. I'm actually getting there, so please do not forget to subscribe. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.